child of God. We all are a child of God. And I have been clean 7 years. And 7 years and 2 months clean. Yes, I am giving thanks to God and to thank the sisters, the nuns that helped me with this struggle of disease of addiction. I've been fighting it for years. I tried crack cocaine for the first time, and it became my, I'll describe it as my lover. I couldn't live without it. I did any and everything to get that next one, you know, and it took me out of my character. It actually took me to going into stores, stealing, and I found myself going in and out of jail constantly. And I said I didn't want this anymore, but I didn't know how to stop. My thing was, once I got released from jail, I did not know how to change people, places, and things. I always went back to the same environment. So it was like I was like this little crab trying to get out and could never. And I wasn't strong enough to get out alone. So I went back out and used again and whatnot, and my family was tired of me then, you know, and I was tired of myself. So one day, I was scared to go home, and then I was like, you know what, I got to get out of here. So I left the little party that was in the house, and I came outside on her back porch, and I went and sat on this little curb, and I just started crying real hard to God, like, God, please, please, God, take this off of my back. Please, I do not want to go out there and use no more. I do not want to go to no more stores and steal for this drug. Please help me. And I'm just crying and crying real hard. And I was down like this, and I was talking to God and just crying my eyes out. And I looked up. When I looked up from crying, it was all these nuns around me. And I'm like, woo, God. You know, and I'm like, it still gives me, you know, teary-eyed. And I looked up, and it was all these nuns around me. And they were like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. I said, I don't want to go home. I'm scared. I'm on drugs. I've been in this house for days, and I'm scared to go home. I don't want to walk home. It's daylight. And next thing I know, I was walking up to the, they got the van and got me in the van. There was a whole bunch of them. And I'm riding home, and I invited everyone in, and they came in. I said, please bless my house, you know what I mean, because I've been using there. We said prayers, you know, and they just lifted my spirit so much at that time. And I'm like, wow, there is a God, you know, crying that hard, and then all these nuns come around me. I'm like, whoa. I kept in contact with the sisters. I kept in contact with Sister John Paul, and she always said prayers for me, and we say them together, and she always told me that God is alive, and he is a forgiving God, and he will forgive you, Kim. And I contacted her and told her, look, I'm starting to go to meetings now, and all of this hope came from that day. As soon as I got in contact with them and all that happened, he immediately lifted that disease of addiction off of me. Immediately. I did not have to fight anymore. And if I did have to fight, I had people to call. And they prayed for me, and they had me a party to congratulate me for a wonderful thing I did. No one ever did that for me before. No one took interest in my accomplishments but the sisters. I'm very, very grateful. To the sisters for not giving up on me, because I needed something tangible, very tangible, and God knew that. God knew I was the type of person that had to see something quick. And he brought the sisters to show that he is alive and he still cares. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter who your mother is or what she did. it matters that you have to know you come from him, and he doesn't make junk. All of us are his children. You know, God truly broke the vicious cycle, and I'm very grateful to him. I'm also grateful to the nuns for being the end of my new beginning. You know, like they helped take the shackles off of my feet. Like God just said, we're going to send the sisters to you. They were there when I tried to get off a disease of addiction, alcohol and crack cocaine I suffered with. They the ones that gave me hope. And now today I stand before you with faith and love, and I can give back today. In the Bible they say the story about the lost sheep, one stray away. There's a whole bunch of them and one stray away, and the shepherd turns all the sheep around to follow him to go get that one sheep, and that sheep was me. And the nuns found me, and I thank you for that. Thank you so much. Y'all truly are the beginning to my end. Lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge his ways, and he will direct your path.